Thank you, dear friend, for being here today. Have you ever felt that strange pull, like the universe itself has been whispering your name in the middle of the night? Have you ever wondered why Pisces, of all the zodiac signs, carries such a mysterious light one that draws both love and betrayal into its orbit? If you are listening right now, know this is no coincidence. You were meant to be here, in this exact moment, to hear what the stars have been waiting to reveal to you. Pisces, you are known as the dreamer, the empath, the one whose heart is bigger than oceans. But that same heart has been wounded, hasn't it? There was someone who took your kindness for weakness, someone who thought your trust was theirs to shatter. They left you questioning yourself, wondering if you were too naive, too forgiving, too soft for this hard world. Yet what they didn't know, what they could never understand, is that the universe keeps score, and when the scales of cosmic justice begin to shift, Pisces is never left behind. Tonight I need you to listen carefully, because a secret is unfolding, a secret about why the pain you endured was never in vain, why the betrayal you suffered is about to be mirrored back to the very soul who hurt you. The hidden truth is this: they are about to face their reckoning, and you, Pisces, are about to step into a new cycle of blessings, wealth, and renewal. This isn't revenge. This isn't bitterness. This is divine law. What they planted in darkness, they will reap in shadows. And what you planted in love, you will harvest in light. Stay with me until the very end, because there is a revelation waiting, something so powerful it could restore your faith in karma, wealth, and destiny all at once. Somewhere between the lines of your story lies the moment you will realize you were never a victim, you were the chosen one all along. So grab a warm cup of coffee or a soothing tea, sit back, and let your heart open. Tonight, the universe has a message that belongs only to you. Before we continue, type in the comments, Pisces, I trust the universe to reveal the truth. By writing this, you are not just engaging with this video, you are signaling to the cosmos that you are ready to receive the justice, the wealth, and the healing that have been waiting for you. And if you haven't already, remember to like this video and subscribe, because the journey we are about to take together will awaken parts of your soul you thought were long forgotten. So, let me ask you this one final question as we begin. What if the very betrayal that once broke you is the exact key the universe is now using to unlock your greatest fortune? Would you be ready to step through that door? Pisces, as we step deeper into this sacred reading, I want you to breathe slowly, because the energy around you is shifting. The first card that emerges is the Justice card, and it does not appear by accident. Justice arrives only when the universe itself decides it is time to balance the scales, when the cries of your heart have reached the stars and demanded to be heard. For too long, you have carried the weight of wounds that were never yours to bear. You replayed conversations in your mind, asking if you could have loved better, forgiven more quickly, trusted less blindly. But the universe is leaning in right now, whispering that none of this was your fault. Justice is the cosmic reminder that every tear you shed was counted, every sleepless night was recorded, and not one drop of your suffering will go unanswered. Imagine a ledger written not with ink but with light, where every act of kindness you gave, every ounce of compassion you offered, even to the one who betrayed you, has been stored. That ledger is open now, Pisces, and the scales are tilting. The person who thought they could wound your gentle heart without consequence is about to discover how relentless the law of karma truly is. They believed your silence meant weakness, but the universe knew your silence was strength. And now, as the Justice card shines, it is as if the cosmos itself is saying, enough, balance must be restored. Then, as I pulled the second card, I could not help but feel a shiver. The moon. Pisces, this is your card. The moon is your ruler, your mirror, your mystery. And when it shows up in your reading, it is never random. The moon speaks of secrets buried deep beneath the surface, illusions that have blinded you, truths that were hidden in shadows. Think back to the moments when your intuition whispered, but your mind dismissed it. Think of the dreams that felt too vivid, the gut feelings you could not explain. That was the moon calling you, warning you, revealing what your conscious eyes could not yet see. Now those hidden truths are preparing to rise. The masks that others wore will slip. The lies they told, the manipulations they played, the betrayals they thought would remain unseen, all of them are about to come into the light. Pisces, you are ruled by the tides of intuition, and you will soon witness how accurate your inner knowing truly was. What was once hazy will become clear. What once confused, you will finally make sense. And the most liberating part is this: their deception was never about your worth. It was only ever a reflection of their emptiness. But the universe is not finished speaking. The third card I pulled is the Tower, and this, Pisces, is the moment the story changes forever. The Tower is the card of sudden collapse, of structures built on lies crumbling to dust. The person who hurt you has been living inside a fragile castle of illusions, pretending that their actions carried no weight, believing they could build success on broken promises and selfishness. They thought the foundation beneath them was solid, but the Tower says otherwise. Picture lightning striking in the middle of the night, shattering the false walls they surrounded themselves with. In an instant, what looked strong is reduced to rubble. This is not gentle change, it is dramatic, undeniable upheaval. And here's the truth, Pisces. This collapse is not random. It is designed by the universe to mirror exactly what they put you through. If they abandoned you, they will taste abandonment. If they betrayed your trust, they will be betrayed by someone they trusted most. If they took from you, something precious will now be taken from them. The Tower is karma dressed as chaos, stripping them of every illusion so that they cannot hide from themselves any longer. You, Pisces, may feel torn, because your heart, so endlessly compassionate, may want to rush in and save them even as they fall. But the message of these three cards together, Justice, the Moon, and the Tower, is clear. This is not your battle to fight. This is not your burden to carry. The universe is telling you, step back. Watch from a distance. Let the scales balance. Let the truth rise. Let the false towers fall. Because while their story crumbles, yours is only beginning to bloom. So, as we continue deeper into this journey, I want you to hold on to this thought. The person who hurt you is finally facing the mirror they cannot escape. And the same moon that reveals their shadows is also guiding you into a season of clarity, healing, and fortune. Stay with me until the end, because what I am about to share will not only confirm the justice unfolding before your eyes, but also reveal the blessings waiting to enter your life the moment you release this old pain. Pisces, as the story unfolds, the universe is showing me something almost poetic, something that will make you realize that no energy ever disappears. It simply returns to where it came from. The person who wounded you, who once stood so confidently on a pedestal built of arrogance, is about to feel the ground beneath them shake. They believed their money, their status, their carefully curated image would protect them. They thought that charm could hide betrayal, that success could silence guilt. But the universe never builds blessings on deception, and now, the blessings they flaunted are slipping like sand through their fingers. I see loss circling them like a storm cloud. The money they once counted on, the financial security they believed was permanent, is about to falter. Whether through unexpected setbacks, collapsing opportunities, or betrayals in business, the flow of abundance they took for granted is being cut off. They will watch as opportunities they thought were theirs vanish, replaced by obstacles they cannot maneuver. Pisces, this is the mirror of what they did to you when they stripped you of emotional security, when they left you feeling unsteady. The universe wrote it into their own fate. Now, they must know what it feels like to wake up and realize their foundation is gone. But it doesn't stop with money. Relationships, too, are unraveling. The very people they leaned on, the ones they believed would stand by them no matter what, are turning away. And here is where the karmic poetry becomes undeniable. They will be betrayed in the exact way they betrayed you. That cold abandonment you felt, they will feel it. The sting of being left behind when they need someone most, that's their next lesson. It will be a loneliness, not of chance, but of consequence. a solitude born from the choices they made. The universe is crafting for them a mental prison, Pisces. This is the Eight of Swords. Energy trapped, confused, running in circles inside their own illusions. They will wake each morning trying to outthink the chaos, only to find themselves sinking deeper. The same manipulation they once used against you, the tricks that made you doubt your own truth, will backfire. Now, they are the ones doubting, second-guessing, unable to trust anyone, including themselves. Imagine a maze with no exit, walls closing in with every step. That is where they are headed, a prison of their own making, locked inside the very lies they once used as weapons. And perhaps the harshest blow of all comes to their ego. For so long, they walked with the King of Wands energy, commanding, admired, seen as a leader, a figure of influence. People believed in them, followed them, elevated their image. But now the King of Wands stands reversed, and the truth can no longer be hidden. Their leadership will be questioned, their authority dismantled. Those who once praised them will begin to see the cracks. The admiration they craved so desperately will dry up, leaving only the bitter taste of humiliation. Their mask is slipping, Pisces, and underneath it lies someone far less powerful, far less magnetic than they pretended to be. This collapse will not be a gentle decline. It will be dramatic, undeniable, and public. The universe is not punishing for the sake of cruelty, it is teaching. The same spotlight that once made them feel untouchable will now expose their flaws, their failures, their deceit. They will stand in the same vulnerability they forced upon you, but without your strength, without your compassion, without the resilience that flows through your soul. Pisces, I know your heart. I know that even as you hear these words, a part of you wants to feel pity, to soften, to rescue. But this is not your burden to carry. This karmic storm was summoned by their own actions, not by your pain. You do not have to interfere. In fact, the greatest act of healing you can give yourself is to step back, to let the universe handle what it has already set in motion. So remember this: the loss of money, the collapse of relationships, the mental prison, the crumbling of their reputation. These are not coincidences. They are lessons written in the language of justice. What they did to you is returning, magnified, not because you wished it, but because balance demands it. As their tower falls, yours is rising. As they sink into the shadows, you are being lifted into the light. And when you see this unfold, Pisces, let it not reopen your wound but remind you of your worth. For the universe has made its verdict clear. You are not the broken one in this story, you are the chosen one. Pisces, now that we've witnessed the storm swirling around those who hurt you, let's turn the light back where it belongs on you. The soul who has carried so much yet still chooses to rise. The universe is clear. Your chapter is no longer about betrayal or loss. It is about healing, rebirth, and stepping into a brighter version of yourself than you've ever known before. The first card that reveals this truth is the Three of Swords reversed, upright. This card often symbolizes heartbreak, grief, and wounds carved deep into the heart. But reversed, it speaks of release, of letting go, of finally stepping out of that emotional prison you were never meant to live in. Pisces, can you feel it? That heaviness you once carried like an anchor on your chest is loosening its grip. Every tear that fell, every night you asked why, every time you doubted your own worth, it's dissolving now, fading like mist under the morning Sunday. You are not defined by what they did to you. You are defined by the way you chose to survive, to keep loving, to keep believing, even when the world gave you reasons not to. The reverse Three of Swords is your soul's permission slip to breathe again, to finally step beyond the pain that tried to chain you down. And what awaits you on the other side? The Ace of Cups. Pisces, this card is a holy gift. It is the overflowing chalice of love, a river of pure emotion sent directly from the heart of the universe. This love could appear as someone new entering your life, someone who cherishes the depths of your soul instead of exploiting them. But even more powerful is the possibility that this cup is for you alone, a wave of self-love, self-acceptance, and emotional rebirth that will wash over every scar and turn them into sources of light. Imagine standing at the ocean's edge, waves lapping at your feet, feeling the salt air on your skin, that freshness, that renewal, that infinite flow that is the Ace of Cups moving through you now. Then comes the Star, one of the most beautiful cards in all of tarot. Pisces, this is your beacon of hope, your reminder that no matter how dark the night has been, the stars have always been shining above you. The star tells you that your faith is being restored, your dreams are being revived. The things you once believed were too broken to fix, the visions you tucked away because life seemed too heavy, those dreams are stirring again. Can you feel them? That whisper of inspiration, that flicker of excitement, that sense that maybe, just maybe, life is about to surprise you in the best way. That is the star lighting your path. It's a cosmic promise that what lies ahead is not just survival, but joy, abundance, and miracles that align perfectly with your soul's desires. And finally, the Strength card emerges not to remind you of how tough you had to be, but to honor the way you chose gentleness over bitterness. Pisces, your greatest strength has never been your ability to fight back with cruelty. It has always been your choice to stay soft, to keep loving, to forgive when forgiveness seemed impossible, and to walk away with grace instead of revenge. The Strength card is the universe bowing to you, acknowledging the quiet power that comes from compassion. You have tamed the wild storm inside, not by force, but by love. You have proven that vulnerability is not weakness, but the bravest form of courage. So, this chapter is clear. While they stumble into their karmic lessons, you are stepping into liberation. You are releasing pain, opening your heart to love, whether from another, from yourself, or from the universe itself, and walking into a future guided by hope, faith, and the kind of strength that nothing and no one can ever take from you again. Pisces, you are no longer the wounded. You are the healer, the dreamer, the chosen soul stepping into the fullness of your destiny. And as your heart opens wider, so too does the door to abundance, joy, and miracles that have been waiting just for you. Pisces, now that the universe has carried you through healing, it is time to reveal the part of the story that will make your heart swell with relief. This is the moment when the scales not only balance, but swing in your favor. You are no longer standing at the edge of survival, you are walking into the season of reward. The cards are radiant, Pisces, and every one of them sings a song of victory, prosperity, and completion. The first card shining before us is the Wheel of Fortune. Pisces, imagine a great golden wheel turning slowly in the sky, each spoke representing the highs and lows of destiny. For so long, you felt stuck at the bottom, wondering if the wheel had forgotten you, if you were doomed to live in cycles of disappointment. But the truth is, the wheel never stops turning, and your time at the top has finally come. What once weighed you down is being lifted. Opportunities that felt impossibly out of reach are rolling toward you. As those who hurt you descend into their karmic lessons, you are rising, carried upward by the same cosmic wheel that never fails to turn. You will feel this shift not just in subtle ways, but in undeniable blessings, unexpected doors opening, strokes of luck that seem almost magical, moments where you realize the universe is orchestrating miracles in your favor. Then comes the Six of Wands, a card of triumph and recognition. Pisces, you may not realize how far you've come, how much you've endured, and how strong you've become, but others see it. The Six of Wands tells me you are about to be celebrated. This could be success in your career, finally being acknowledged for your talent, your vision, your contribution. It could be in your personal life, where people finally recognize your resilience and admire the way you carried your gentle heart through storms that would have broken most. Imagine yourself riding forward, not in arrogance but in quiet pride, while those around you applaud, saying, "Yes, you did it. You overcame." This is the moment where your name, your work, your spirit is recognized and uplifted. It is victory that you earned, Pisces, not through cruelty, but through courage. And the rewards do not stop there. The Nine of Pentacles arrives, wrapping you in the sweet energy of independence, prosperity, and fulfillment. This is the card of financial freedom, of stability that comes not from luck alone, but from the integrity with which you have lived your life. Pisces, you are about to taste what it feels like to stand strong on your own, to know that you are supported, secure, and thriving without needing to lean on anyone who doesn't value you. This card whispers of abundance that flows naturally, money arriving, opportunities blossoming, a life where your efforts finally pay off. Picture yourself in a lush garden, surrounded by the fruits of your labor, feeling the sun on your face, knowing you are free. This is the Nine of Pentacles, a gift to remind you that your gentleness was never weakness. It was the soil where your wealth and stability could grow. And finally, the World card appears, a powerful symbol of completion and fulfillment. Pisces, this is the universe standing before you with open arms saying, "You have made it. The cycle is complete." The heartbreak, the betrayal, the tears, they were not the end of your story. They were chapters that brought you here, to a place of wholeness. The World card means you are stepping into a new level of your soul's journey, one where the lessons are integrated, the pain transformed, and the path ahead is wide open. It is a graduation, a ceremony of the spirit where you finally see yourself not as broken but as whole, radiant, and ready for the next adventure. Imagine walking through a shimmering portal, leaving behind the darkness, and stepping into a new world where everything feels aligned, expansive, and limitless. Pisces, these four cards together paint a breathtaking picture. The Wheel of Fortune lifting you upward, the Six of Wands honoring your triumph, the Nine of Pentacles gifting you independence and abundance, and the world celebrating the completion of your transformation. This is not a fantasy, it is your destiny unfolding right now. The universe is rewarding you not just for surviving, but for the way you chose to survive, with love, with compassion, with faith. So as you listen, let hope flood your heart. Let yourself imagine the victories, the wealth, the joy waiting for you, because by believing it, you are already aligning with it. The karmic storm that once threatened to drown you has passed. The tide is turning in your favor, and soon you will not just witness your blessings, you will live inside them. Pisces, now that the universe has shown us the rewards waiting for you, let's move into something even more magical. The signs, the secret whispers from the cosmos that prove you are walking the path of destiny. These signs are not random. They are messages carefully placed in your life to remind you that you are guided, protected, and aligned with a mission far greater than you realize. You may have already begun noticing them, tiny synchronicities that feel too perfect to be coincidences. The truth is, they are not coincidences at all. They are the language of the universe, and it is time for you to listen. The first sign comes in the form of numbers. Pisces, have you been seeing the number 7, or 12, or 19 appearing in unexpected places? Perhaps you glance at the clock and it is 7 minutes past 12. Maybe a receipt totals $19 without you even trying. Or perhaps these numbers are tied to birthdays, anniversaries, or special dates in your life. When these numbers repeat, they are not random. They are divine codes, little nudges from the cosmos, reminding you that you are on the right path. The number 7 is the number of spiritual awakening and divine intuition. It calls you back to your inner wisdom and tells you that your soul is awakening to its higher calling. 12 is the number of completion and cosmic order. It whispers that the chaos is settling and you are stepping into alignment with your true rhythm. And 19, Pisces, is the number of breakthroughs and new beginnings. It signals that the old cycle has ended and the door to abundance and joy is opening before you. When you see these numbers, pause, breathe, and smile, because they are proof that the universe is speaking directly to you. But the signs don't stop with numbers. Many of you, Pisces, have been having dreams that feel strange, vivid, and repetitive. Perhaps you wake in the middle of the night, with your heart racing, the images still glowing in your mind. Or you've noticed a dream returning again and again, each time carrying a little more detail, a little more intensity. These dreams are not meaningless. They are the moon, the ruler of your sign, sending you visions from the unseen world. In your dreams, The universe speaks in symbols, in riddles, in images that bypass the logical mind and go straight to your soul. Pay attention to them. Write them down. That dream where you are standing at the edge of an ocean, it is your subconscious telling you that new emotional depths are about to open. That dream where you are chasing something but cannot reach it. It is your spirit reminding you that the chase is ending and what you seek is on its way to you. Dreams are not just stories of the night for Pisces, they are portals, guiding you toward your destiny. And then, Pisces, there is that feeling. You know it. That strange, almost electric sensation that you are being summoned to something greater. It might come as goosebumps at random times, a sudden rush of energy when you think about your future, or a deep knowing in your bones that you are here for more than an ordinary life. This is not imagination, it is your calling. The universe is preparing you for a mission deeper than anything you have yet experienced. You are being awakened to your role as a healer, a dreamer, a light bearer. The challenges you faced were never meant to destroy you. They were meant to shape you into someone strong enough to carry this sacred purpose. That sense of being summoned is the vibration of your destiny pulling you forward, guiding you step by step into the work your soul came here to do. Pisces, do not ignore these signs. Numbers, dreams, intuitive feelings, they are all threads in the same tapestry, weaving together to show you that you are not wandering blindly. You are being guided with precision, with love, with intention. Every time you see the number 7, 12, or 19, every time a dream leaves you breathless, every time your spirit whispers, "This is bigger than me," know that you are not imagining it. You are in conversation with the universe. So the next time these signs appear, don't brush them off. Pause and acknowledge them. Say to yourself, "I am listening. I am ready." Because when you acknowledge the signs, you strengthen the connection, and the universe sends even more guidance your way. Pisces, you are not lost. You are being called, and the more you listen, the more clearly you will hear the song of your destiny. Pisces, as we come to the end of this powerful journey together, I want you to pause for a moment and feel everything that has been revealed tonight settling deep within your heart. You have witnessed the truth. Karma is real, justice is unfolding, and you are no longer defined by the wounds of the past. Instead, you are stepping into a chapter of freedom, of love, of wealth, and of wholeness. This reading was not just about cards or predictions. It was about reminding you of your divine worth, your sacred resilience, and the extraordinary life that is waiting for you. The lesson here is profound and practical. It was never their downfall that made you strong. It was your healing, your courage, your refusal to close your heart, even when it was broken. That is your real victory, Pisces, because in choosing love over bitterness, compassion over revenge, you became the embodiment of strength. And that strength is the very magnet that now attracts wealth, success, and joy into your life. Carry this lesson with you. When challenges come again, and they will, you will know that your heart is stronger than the storm. So here's my invitation for you. Take what you've learned tonight and bring it into your daily life. Trust your intuition when it whispers to you. Honor the signs when they appear, and never doubt that the universe is walking beside you. Write down your dreams, repeat affirmations of love and abundance, and dare to imagine the life you truly desire, because the universe is ready to meet you halfway. Now, Pisces, I want to hear from you. Type in the comments right now, "I trust the universe to reveal the truth," or "I release pain and welcome love." These words are not just comments on a video, they are declarations to the cosmos, powerful affirmations that shift energy and open doors. And by sharing them, you also become a beacon of hope for other Pisces who are reading, searching, and needing the courage to believe again. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your soul family. That simple act is not just engagement, it is a way of sending this energy of healing and justice out into the world, so more people can be reminded that they too are loved, protected, and chosen. And if you feel called, consider supporting this channel through super thanks. Every contribution helps us keep sharing these messages of hope and inspiration with souls across the globe. And trust me, Pisces, what's coming next is even more extraordinary. In the upcoming videos, we'll dive into the hidden gifts of your sign, explore the secrets of attracting jackpot-level abundance, and uncover the mystical codes in the stars that can unlock love, health, and prosperity in ways you've never imagined. Make sure to check the description below too. I've placed something special there for you, a little gift from the universe to keep your journey glowing. So let me leave you with this truth. Pisces, you are no longer the one who was hurt, you are the chosen one. Your new chapter begins right now, and you deserve every drop of happiness, every wave of prosperity, and every breath of a life fully lived. You are worthy. You are powerful. You are destined. And before you go, I want to ask you one more question. What topics would you like us to explore together in the next video? Is it wealth rituals, soulmate signs, or secrets of eternal youth? Comment below and let us know so we can create the content that speaks directly to your soul. Thank you, dear friend, for being here, for opening your heart, and for walking this journey with me. Until we meet again, remember, you are loved, you are protected, and your destiny is shining brighter than ever. See you in the next video.